We are live on the air. Welcome back, everyone. And we got to return to our Arizona Diamondbacks franchise. When was the last time we played with the Arizona Diamondbacks here? Look, I'm gonna check this out right off the top. We're just checking and we're looking. I'm looking at the playlist here on YouTube. Well, I can't even find my... I got to go to the next page. There we go. Diamondbacks. So this would be episode 15 of the Arizona Diamondbacks franchise, our third season here since we went to the streaming world. And we are going to get into opening day. And the last time we streamed... Boy, did I not put a date on this. It was February 7th. So, almost 3 months. All of February, all of March, all of April. So, just under 3 months. So, we are back. And welcome to this Saturday afternoon stream. We're well into baseball season in real life. And not only are we going to be playing baseball, talking baseball with you guys, but also we got the USFL game on. We are watching the Pittsburgh Maulers and the Philadelphia Stars, the battle of the Pennsylvania squads. And it is the Maulers who are fast trying to score. They are on the verge of scoring. We got a challenge flag out, so we'll be doing a watch along. We'll be watching the USFL with you guys, so you guys can chime in, jump in, and you know, baseball kind of lends itself to doing a little more watch along, a little more Q&A than when we do wrestling or hockey or football, because there's a lot more break in the action. So if you guys want to chat along the USFL game or talk about baseball, it's been interesting so far. Baseball, we're about 14, 15 games into the season, and most of the teams are pretty evenly matched. They're all pretty much at that 500 with the exception of the Mets and the Dodgers, who are the only double-digit teams in the MLB. And then, of course, you got a couple of teams like Baltimore and, of course, our Arizona Diamondbacks that are struggling. So as we jump into today's stream, you see we still have to complete spring training. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to player lock the remaining spring training games with Milwaukee, Los Angeles, Seattle, and then a 3-game set with the Chicago White Sox. And that is going to get us into the regular season. So we're going to player lock the remainder of these games so we can kind of get warmed up a little bit. And you can see where we are in the league standings, in the Cactus League, as we are right in the thick of things. We're in third place with a .579 winning percentage, just 4 games back of the Cleveland Guardians. So let's jump into it. So finishing spring training, and then we are going to do the complete opening day broadcast. So welcome aboard again, as always. TV Sports 27 playing Arizona Diamondbacks, getting ready for our third season. We finished in 4th place last season, but not an accurate. I mean, it was 4th place, but it's an accurate 4th place because we were in the hunt for first place in the NL West pretty much the entire way. We were battling with the LA Dodgers, and then it was right at the end that we kind of tailed off, but I would say much better 4th place team. So 3rd year coming into it, and, you know, hoping this can be a playoff season or a playoff run pretty soon as we're getting into the latter seasons. We get into season 4, season 5, season 6. If we don't start making some playoff runs, we might be not long for coaching the Diamondbacks, and then that might be our excuse to get the new MLB The Show. But since they took out the save feature where you can transfer your saves, we're kind of stuck here on MLB 20 The Show for the foreseeable future. Check swing. Oh, come on. I don't agree with that. I feel like Javi Baez held up there. That one's going to be fouled just off. Finishing up the Cactus League. They got to get... I don't know. Does the new MLB The Show have different spring training uniforms? These spring training uniforms are awful. Hey, let it fly up there, huh? No names or numbers on the back. And just a big color yoke. We have a field goal attempt that is going to be good in the USFL game. They, if you guys haven't been following the USFL, they had the controversy about the footballs, the chip in the ball. Apparently, the kickers didn't like it. They said that was affecting their kicks. So they gave them brand new footballs, and in the game last night between the Generals and the Panthers, we had 2 missed field goals and a missed extra point. So a lot of the people online were like, wait a minute, you guys were complaining about these balls, and then it didn't seem to help you at all. So who knows what that's all about. Javier Baez leading off for the Diamondbacks, and he's going to whiff through and strike out. I'm going to send the tweet out again. If you guys have been following us on Twitter, TB Sports 27 on Twitter, same for our YouTube name, same as everything. You would have known we tweeted earlier today, a couple of hours ago, that we were going live with MLB, with Arizona Diamondbacks action. So that's where you want to go to know when we are coming.
Counts 1-0.
We can throw some other promotions out there. Of course, if you're watching us on YouTube. Go ahead and give us that subscribe, that follow. Twitter as well. We're on Facebook. That one just goes foul for Baez. And we are on Patreon. TB Sports 27 still running our promotion. We'll let our first patron have 3 streams. They can pick 3 streams to request. You'll get a triple header for being the #1 subscriber to TB Sports 27, super fan or mega fan. Baez making contact, but hasn't been able to get one in play yet, and he is going to strike out once again. It is a 1-1 tie game here, wrapping up Cactus League play, a spring training. I live in I think I've mentioned in some of my other streams, I live in a spring training city in South Florida. So we got 3 spring training teams relatively close within driving distance. We got the Pirates, we got the Orioles, and we got the Atlanta Braves, all within like a 30-minute drive of one another. So spring training here in my area, it's always pretty fun.
Hey, like you can up there, like you can. Let's go.
Nope. Outside.
Pittsburgh and Philadelphia Stars, USFL. We're doing the watch along here, and the Maulers just kick back off to the Stars. I was interested to see the Stars quarterback. They talked about in the last game, the one with the Breakers, about how, I mean, he was like pretty much the D3 Aaron Rodgers. He shattered all these records, won, I don't want to say they won the equivalent of the D3 Heisman Trophy, if I remember that right. And then he went on to the Spring League and was 2-time MVP, 2-time champion. And then week 1, though, against the Breakers, not too good. It's a Bart Scott here with the Stars. So still waiting to see. And same coach, too, that he had in the Spring League. Golly, we're just hitting these strikeouts left and right. That's what we're practicing in spring training. I'm looking up. I don't know if his name is Brian Scott. It said Bart Scott. I was like Bart Scott. I know Bart Scott is that's another football player. But he played with the Jets. I didn't think that was right. Brian Scott, who he said had an impressive D3 run, and then the MVP of the Spring League, and that's going to be it for Javi. So, I don't know why we are in the game. Our game should be done. I guess we take the place of whoever replaced Javi Baez.
0-1.
That's all right. We'll control Ketel Marte here. Finally getting some contact, and that one goes foul. So we are struggling in the early going here. It is 3-2 though, Diamondbacks. Maybe we can get a Cactus League trophy in our trophy case here. And he gets us with another strikeout. All right, we got to get warmed up here. We are not doing well. I don't know why we are still playing. We should be done. Quick mayonnaise.
Play ball.
There we go.
Ball 4. Take your base. He's safe. He's out.
And we have won. All right. Nice win for us there. So we'll take that and we'll move on. There's like a setting where you can play where it gives you doesn't give you the, like it'll simulate a pitch count, like it'll start you off at like 3-1 or 1-2 or something like that, and it kind of speeds the game along. I don't know if there's another option for that. Okay, and we got Trevor Bauer on the mound, like so one of our new pickups, supposed to be our new ace here. That was a big emphasis. Simulating every at bat, manage full pitch of every game, retro mode, casual mode. Maybe is that the mode? I don't know. We will control Cesar Hernandez in this next one. Can't just go down the line. Javi Baez not having a good spring training, and we got Baez back. We got Schwarber. Let me know if you guys were able to watch the last stream. I had a lot of confusion. I had no idea what the contracts, how to re-sign or what. It was very confusing to me. And we got at least Baez and Schwarber back for another year. We'll see how that is going forward here. But it's the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Arizona Diamondbacks here. And another look at our new signee, Trevor Bauer. To start, but we bullpen efforts too. A lot of changes to the pen, and that one's going to be foul by Hernandez. Hernandez also a new member of the Arizona Diamondbacks. Still looking for our first hit, our first clean at bat. We haven't had one yet. The first game was a little rough. Hopefully they get warmed up. We don't even know who opening day is going to be against yet. We don't know the schedule just yet, so that'll be a big surprise to us.
The count is 1-2
count here to Hernandez.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now.
I got the count 2-2.
2-2. Hernandez batting .310 so far in spring training. You guys like the new iPhone commercial? I'm seeing it right now. The green, the forest green.
Full count 3-2.
They're really excited about the fact they have a green iPhone. Most people just put cases on their phones so you can't even see the color of the phone, but that's what they want to promote. Go for it. I want to get one of those new folding phones. Have you seen one of those? Those look pretty cool. I've been looking. Now, they're really cool. I don't think they're worth, and even all the reviews I read say it's definitely not worth the $1,000 price tag they're asking for it, so I've been kind of browsing on OfferUp and Facebook Marketplace to see if someone... I've made a couple of offers on some for... you know, $500-600, but people haven't been taking it. I'll check again right now on OfferUp, see if anyone threw any. A lot of scammers on OfferUp too. You got to watch out. There's a lot of weird people that you message them and then they'll be like, "Oh, can I get your phone number? I'm gonna go mail it now." It's the same like scam, so it's very, very bizarre. But if you guys know of a Samsung Fold phone
Ball! That pitch is out.
that's out in the wild, let me know. I am interested. Uncharted's coming out on DVD. I saw that in theaters in Canada. It's a pretty good movie. Having never played the games, and I said maybe that's a game we will play on the channel here, because I do like the Naughty Dog games. You know, the original Crash, not Crash 4, which isn't a Naughty Dog game, but the original Crash trilogy, and I've enjoyed The Last of Us, so Uncharted might just be the next one to check out here. I don't even know if we touched the base. We did, apparently, and it is going to be a double play, so how about it? I like that. Still searching for that first hit of spring training. 3-0, though, Diamondbacks. So despite our efforts to throw away the game, our team continues to play well here in spring training.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up. Stay through. Let's go.
Golly.
The count 0-2. One ball, two strikes.
That was an easy one to hold off on. Pretty outside the zone there. We got one more spring training game after this, and then we got a 3-game spring training set with the White Sox to conclude our spring training. And we just cannot make contact. We're swinging at him in the zone.
Your attention, please.
And we are going to be done for the day. So.
Play ball. He's out.
And we take the win, 5-2. Angels tried to make a little run at it there, but we end up sneaking away with the win. I'm going to add some tags to my stream here. Okay. All right, let's keep moving on here.
The final line score for our ball game.
Hey, we got Debo here. Welcome, Debo. I just saw your chat. I just watched your video about setting up universe mode in March. Nice, Debo. Glad to have you aboard. How'd you like the video? We're well into universe mode. We're getting pretty close to our second pay-per-view, if you can believe that, Debo. So be sure to stay tuned to that. We got Glass now on the mound, he is another one that when we, there's a touchdown for the Philadelphia Stars. So there you go. Touchdown pass from Brian Scott. But yeah, definitely check it out. Check it out, Debo, as we're getting into the thick of it. Oh, we got a retracted message. Seattle Mariners, 15 wins for them into this Cactus League spring training. We are inching ever closer to opening day, season 3 for the Diamondbacks. Sheffield on the mound. I'm going to go watch the universe mode. I'll be right back. All right, Debo, we'll be here. Enjoy. A lot of folks love the WWE content. We're going to keep having a variety for sure. I like all sports, but we're definitely going to be leaning towards doing more WWE type streams. That's what you guys seem to like. That's what's getting all the hits, all the views. You guys are loving it.
I got the count.
Schwarber with a vicious hack. Can't make contact. 0-2 the count. Still searching for our first hit in this stream. It's been I'm glad we're doing this spring training to kind of get warmed up because we are struggling to kick this one off. I mean, our team's been winning, but not through our efforts. There's Glasnow. We were talking about Glasnow. I don't think I finished my thought. Tyler Glasnow, when we traded for him, was undefeated, and then he kind of trailed off much like the rest of our Diamondbacks team did at the end of the season. RBI opportunity here for Schwarber. And might have got too excited and swung a little early. Yes, indeed. Got to hold up on that a little more for Schwarbs. It hurts me as a Cubs fan seeing, especially like opening day, we saw Schwarber knocking home runs in for Philadelphia and Rizzo doing his thing with the Yankees. Javi Baez had the walk-off with the Tigers, and Chris Bryant up in Colorado. It's like, man, all these old Cub players doing awesome things. Why didn't they just pay these guys? Open up. There's no salary cap in baseball. Open up the pocketbook. Keep that core together. Those four were like the heart and soul of that World Series team. And now I think the only one left on the World Series team is Jason Hayward. There we go. Finally getting in play. It's not going to be a hit, but it's going to be enough to advance the runner. So we do make contact. We still got at least a little bit. Let's keep getting warmed up before opening day hits here.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks,
The sun is set here in Arizona. How late is this game? Maybe it was a 9 or 10 o'clock start. Oh, right down the middle. And Schwarber fouled it away. Still a little early. We got to hold back. With Gray on the mound. There we go. Oh, man. I thought that was going the way Schwarber held up and was looking at it. I thought he was admiring what happened, and instead it was a pop-up and an out. Oh, we got a...
Now batting, right fielder.
Oh, God. Why did he run forward so much?
He's safe.
I guess because I held forward, but... I guess I instinctively held forward to try to throw the ball, but that just made him run. So, okay, let's try this again. So we're going to throw it to second again. And so that's really, really hard to control, by the way, because you don't know where the ball's going to land, and you have the joystick to try to put it in the right spot. And it is, wow, that smile. Did you see that? Rewind that back. That was a frightening smile. So, all right, end of game here. And it is, while our batting has not been successful, it is 3 wins in a row for our Arizona Diamondbacks, and we could be making a little run at a Cactus League title. Let's get ready for a 3-game set with the White Sox to round out our practice, round out spring training, and get ready for the real deal. 162 games of Diamondback baseball coming your way. Glasnow sustained an injury, lower back pain. It appears to be out for a few days. Keep him active. Only gonna be a few days. What the heck, right? Okay, I was gonna say why did the Seattle game not happen? But there it is. So Kenta Maeda and Carlos Rondon. More control, Mr. Moustakas here. You can see a lot of the moves that we've already made. If you're new to our Diamondbacks team, we got 14 previous episodes for you to check in on. Season 1 is mostly missing due to the great YouTube purging of 2020, but since we moved to the streaming world, we got pretty much all of Season 2 on here. Oh, an interception by Love of the Mauler, so already 3 interceptions in this game. The game, we got some rain in the forecast here. The game, I don't know if you guys watched the game last night, the Panthers and the Generals. Boy, Shea Patterson, #1 overall pick. He has, hate to say it, not been looking too good as a quarterback for the #1 overall pick. But it was a low-scoring game, and, you know, people say, oh, boring game, this, that. It was a good defensive game. You could look at it both ways. There's good defense, there's good offense. That was good defense. Debo says, I'm back. I figure I'll watch the universe, but who's your favorite baseball team? Favorite baseball teams are the Cubs and the Rays. So for every sport, I always have one from each conference, one on each side. So NL team and an AL team. Grew up a Cubs fan. Not grow up, but I actually didn't get into baseball until the mid-2000s, like 05, 06. And it was thanks to my brother. My brother is a big Cubs fan. And I would spend the summers with my dad and my brothers up in Illinois, because that's where they live. They lived about an hour away from Chicago in a little town called McHenry, Illinois. And so it was my brother that got me into baseball. I was always into hockey and football growing up, but I was never a baseball guy. And having those summers, you know, there's no sports on TV in the summer. So being around my brother and being in that area got me to being a Cubs fan. That was right after the 03, you know, the famous 03 playoff run with the Marlins, that I was spending those summers up there with my family. So, and it also made it easy when I came back to Florida for school. So I lived in Florida, school in Florida, visited dad and family up north. When I would come back to school back in the day when the Cubs were on WGN, I got to watch all the games on TV. They every single Cubs game you can watch on WGN. And I talked about that in some of my other streams. I kind of missed that. You know, you had different teams that had the channels. Like the Braves were always on TBS, and the Cubs were always on WGN. And I kind of miss that, like having the national team that had a national channel. So that's how I got to be a Cubs fan. And then also just growing up in Florida, because I was getting into baseball so much, we had Sun Sports, and that's where all the Tampa Bay Rays games were. So I got to be a Devil Rays fan, and then they would eventually change to the Tampa Bay Rays. But that's actually the only Florida team I like. I grew up in Florida here. But I was never, look at that hit, finally getting a solid one, but we still cannot get a hit going. I grew up in Florida, but I didn't like the Buccaneers, didn't like the Jaguars, didn't like the Lightning and all that. I mean, it was the 90s, so the Lightning weren't good, the Buccaneers weren't good. Maybe that was just part of growing up here. Growing up here, everyone would always make fun of, like, oh, our teams suck, and maybe that was, like, subconsciously, that's what made me not want to be a Florida sports team fan. But when I got into baseball, the Devil Rays, in those mid, 06, 07, they were starting to get good. They had Carl Crawford and all those guys, and, of course, 08 was the first year of the Rays, and then they went to the World Series, and that kind of solidified me being a Tampa Bay Rays fan, and that being my lone. Well, I take that back. I grew up a Tampa Bay Storm fan of arena football, so that was my other Tampa Bay team, but they don't exist anymore, and neither does arena football. So, good Lord, we strike out again. So, what's the difficulty on this thing? I'm just doing terrible. So that is my history with Florida sports. One day you'll be more popular, man. Keep your head up. Don't let the hater get in your head. Who's a hater? Does someone hate me? Debo? I hope no. Someone hates me. Oh, my God. You hear this? Who hates me?
That's ball 4.
And it is a loss. So we take our first loss of spring training. Maybe the White Sox hate me. Maybe Debo hates me. I don't know. Someone hates me out there. I don't know. I'm a hated man, what I'm hearing. All right, so we take the first loss of our spring training stream today. And there's a good chance we come back later tonight. It is the weekend. It is Saturday, so maybe we'll pop back on and we'll play later tonight. What do you guys want to see? I almost played some Breath of the Wild. But I decided not to today, but I still want to do that Breath of the Wild stream where we just do a lot of the side missions. I haven't played my Switch in probably like 2 weeks. I need to get back on that, so maybe we'll do some Switch stuff tonight, or I've been talking about wanting to get back into Mortal Kombat, or maybe I'll be in a football mood later tonight. Who knows? Who knows what the evening will take? We still got to play hockey as well. We are 2 games away from finishing our first regular season. Debo doesn't hate me, so that's good at least. That's good. So at least I know Debo's not on the list. Okay, 14-9, 10-6 White Sox. Final 2 games of spring training. I'm hating myself right now because I cannot get a decent hit in spring training. This has been a miserable start to this stream. We've not gotten any hits. We've gotten like 2 balls in play. And they've both been outs. So we got to get that better before we get into opening day. Are you keeping up with the USFL, Debo? We're keeping up with the Maulers and Stars game today. Stars they're going for it. Scott, he's already thrown 15 passes and completed 11 of them. Easy pop-up and easy catches here for Peralta. He was our batting average leader last season. Scott stepping up. He's going to run it. There's the... Oh, he gets ripped down from behind. I don't know where the knee went down for Scott, if he got enough for the first down or not. Ooh, that almost caught Peralta in the kneecap there. There you go, QB sneak, and the Stars are on the board. 13-3 Stars, and boy, the Maulers, they're going the wrong way for another blowout. They got beat by the Bandits week 1, 17-3, I believe the final score was. And here already, they are falling behind quickly. There's some contact. And that is going to be caught. I apologize for this poor effort. I am slumping in the worst way right now.
The batter. The center fielder, Louis.
Debo says, who you got tonight, Gamblers or Stallions? I'm leaning towards Stallions, man. They were impressive as in week 1. They were one of the few teams that scored 20 points in week 1. And even more so, just kind of going to be a little homer as a Boise State Broncos fan. They just signed Montel Cozart to be on the team. So having Cozart, who he played the number 2 guy to Brett Rippon when he was there. If Cozart can come in and be that number 2 in Birmingham and be used for those gadget plays, they're going to be a tough team to beat. So couple what they did in week 1, plus you're adding Cozart. And the Gamblers were good. They jumped all over the Panthers in the early going on Easter Sunday, but they fell apart in that second half and nearly let the Panthers come back in. So I don't know about the Gamblers. Still Gamblers, though, best logo in sports. I'll say it. That's a fantastic logo. The old Jim Kelly era Houston Gamblers, but I'm going all Birmingham in that one. But I am a Breakers fan for the USFL because I am a Kyle Sloter fan as a Denver Bronco fan. I've been keeping my eye on Kyle Sloter. I call him the greatest preseason quarterback of all time. His 3 preseason years, 1 with the Broncos, 2 with the Vikings, were incredible. Hey, look at that. We bought ourselves a walk, so we got on base for the first time in this stream so far. I have to change my name because Deebo Samuel wants out on my Niners. Okay. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, that always sucks when someone wants no part. You can throw all the money you can at them, but they don't want to be on the team. What can you do? That's what the Cardinals are dealing with Kyler Murray right now in real life.
All right, hold on.
He wants a lot of money. He doesn't want to honor his his rookie contract. And I'm saying that as a Cardinals fan. You got a rookie contract. He wants to get paid now, but
The first baseman, number 22, Jay Lamb.
All right, take a rip here. We need you here. Let's go.
Owen.
Peralta Schwarber on here. Every once in a while, they make us like sit through an entire pit, like an at-bat, and I don't know why. It's like a bizarre glitch with this game. I think it's a glitch at least. It's like randomly we just have to sit through the whole rigmarole here.
1 and 2.
I guess we'll just we'll hang tight.
Wait for a good one.
Kopech's been in there since the beginning, right? 4 innings deep. Pretty deep for spring training.
That's a ball.
Goodness me. Sit back and enjoy, I guess, while we're having to watch every pitch of this at-bat. No idea. There we go. We're going to go for it. We're going to go for it. And did we make it? No, we didn't make it. Oh, man. I thought Peralta had the speed. Thrown out at home, but we get the run across at least. I was scrolling on YouTube, found your vid, subbed, and liked. Awesome, Debo. Thank you. Well, we do a bunch of streams, so sports fans such as yourself, we got baseball, hockey, football, wrestling, arena football. We're going to do our Blitz the League again one of these days. I'm sorry you're seeing this effort, though. This is a weak effort today with, boy, we cannot buy a hit in this stream. 1-1 tie here, bottom 9. But if you like sports, this is the place to be. And not just sports. We got some other stuff, too. God of War, Horizons, all kinds of fun stuff. So, glad to have you aboard, my friend.
Hey, get your pitch right up there, huh?
Definitely jump into a wrestling stream sometime. The people, they get really into the wrestling content here. And that is going to be another strikeout for us. We are in extra innings here. I think I've had a strikeout in every single game so far. This is really bad.
Hey, drop him in.
This is really bad. I made contact there. Oh, man.
Clutch up for us.
Too early. That's another one of my big issues. I always go too early. I tried to zoom the camera in. You can kind of see the batting. I zoomed the camera in to try to help with my going too early, but it's obviously not helping here. We'll take the walk-off, though. Check that out. Another win. Diamondbacks here. Mustakis, 4 of 6 in spring training. And so we got 2 more games left here. 1 or 2 more, I don't remember. That was still game 1, right? That was a long game. A long spring training game. Yes, okay, this is our last spring training game before opening day. It's a daytime one, so let's do it. And again, as always, thank you, Debo. We are glad to have you aboard. If you would like to check us out on Twitter, that's usually where we're tweeting out to let the people know when we go live. And also on Patreon, if you want to request different streams, we have our old YouTube content over on Patreon. We have stat books, and you can also be a requester. You can request any kind of stream you want. So if you want more WWE, if you want more football, you have that power over on Patreon. So check us out on all platforms. But as always, anytime we got a new subscriber, we're glad and happy and overly joyed as all you guys come on one by one here on YouTube. Definitely since we moved to YouTube from Twitch. We moved from YouTube to Twitch to begin with, and the Twitch was doing good for a while, then it kind of peaked, and then we switched back from Twitch to YouTube, and now the numbers have just been going through the roof, especially with the WWE content. So there you go. Thank you guys, as always, for the love and support. Charlie Blackmon for this final spring training game. Let's see. Can we end spring training on a happy note here with a ball in play, getting a hit? That's the goal. We want to get a hit in spring training. This is game 6, and we have not successfully done anything. We got on base once via a walk, and that was about it.
Ball.
I think the difficulty's still set on like the dynamic difficulty. Yeah, so it should be going up and down.
Let's go, big fella.
As we struggle. Golly.
2-2 the count.
Another strikeout. Oh, man, this is bad. This is real bad. We're getting blown out. I don't think we're going to take the Cactus League this year. There we go.
Go two.
Oh, finally.
Timeout.
Ground rule double, but finally we get a hit. That took long enough. Holy smokes. We got a hit before opening day. So there's hope. There's hope for us yet. Jake Lamb.
Nope. Ball
They're going to make us watch this whole at-bat. I don't get this.
Your attention, please.
There we go.
Hitting for the Diamondbacks.
Then and all of a sudden, Lamb's on base and Marte's on a 3-1 count. I don't know what's happening right now.
Nope, that's inside.
And there's a walk. Okay, hey. Grand Slam ties it. Hey. Kevin Kiermaier. Grand Slam must get us the tie here
Center fielder.
in spring training.
Kiermaier.
That is going back. It is caught, but that will allow us to tag up
Right here.
and get the run. So he gets the sacrifice, not the grand slam, but we'll still take it. Top 6 here.
Now batting, right fielder, Charlie Tilson.
Gonna be an easy one for Blackmon.
No runner, cut it.
That's where I got Bart from. The Philadelphia Stars head coach is Bart. So that's where I got mixed up. The player is Brian Scott, but the coach is Bart. So where is the I don't know if I don't even remember what there was like something where you can do like a quick play thing. I don't know, player lock might be the only way. Let me Google this. There was like a way where it would give you like the MLB The Show quick pitch. You know what it was called? How do you quick pitch? Maybe it's not in this game. Quick exhibition. Before the game starts, you can pick the weather, be option in quick counts. Can't use it in DD. Okay, so before you pick the game, there's an option saying quick counts. Which I still want to do full games, but I might do some quick count games.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious White Sox, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 14 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 2 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors.
Yeah, we might try some quick counts, some quick count games. We'll still do player lock.
The winning pitcher is Danny.
Okay, so let's get out of here. And let's get into opening day as promised. And we'll see who our opening day team is going to be. Hopefully it's not the Dodgers. I don't want to start with that nightmare. That is an uphill climb, and it seems like even in real life that seems to be an uphill for most teams. So let's take a look at the final numbers as far as the Cactus League, and we will finish in second place in the Cactus League to the Cleveland Guardians. So that is pretty good, at least. And the Grapefruit League winners will go to the Astros. There you go. The Cubs, right? It was the Cubs who won it all last year. Do they have a trophy list on here? I'm trying to remember. Who won our World Series? Someone check out the previous stream and the playlist. Let me know who won the World Series last year. I think it was the Cubs, but... okay, so... I guess we just keep advancing forward. Yes. And we are starting with the Dodgers. I said that's the one team I didn't want to start off with. The Dodgers. So we got a couple of NL West games, and it's all going to be on the MLB network. So we're starting off with the Dodgers, then we got the Giants, then we go back to the Dodgers. So, boy, these are some of the top teams. So we dealt a hard hand, 9 games to begin with against a really strong set of opponents. So we can be in a hole quickly. Then we head to Milwaukee, come back home for Atlanta, Milwaukee, Cincinnati, back to Atlanta, back to Cincinnati. Then we go interleague with the Detroit Tigers and Colorado. We got Pittsburgh, Colorado. We head East Coast to Washington, Cleveland, home against Washington, Minnesota. And then look at this, 4 games in San Francisco. Then we go cross coast, 4 games in Miami before coming back home. That's a nightmare of a travel schedule. My goodness. So we go to San Francisco, then we go all the way to Miami, then we come all the way back to Arizona, and we don't have a day off from the 20th until the 7th. And then even that day off isn't a real day off because we got to go all the way to St. Louis, then to New York, then back across the coast, home. Oh my God, this is quite the schedule here. Then that's all before the All-Star break. Then we got more games against the Dodgers, the Cubs, hit the road, East Coast again, Philly, Detroit. Then we go across coast again to San Diego, all on the road. All right, well, there it is. Let's try it. This is season number 3. And we are going to, it looks like we're going to wear our throwbacks here. So we're at home. We're going to try to do this one big. Full control. Yes, and we will wear our throwbacks. That's what they want us to wear. So I don't see any option for quick counts. Oh, right here, quick counts. When on, every at-bat will start mid or late pitch, thus expediting your experience. This change. Okay, so we will do that. We might do some quick count games just to throw in there. We'll still do player lock, but maybe we'll do like, a full game, and then we'll do some player locks and do some quick counts. But here's our starting lineup. Welcome, Cobra. What's going on, my friend? Are you the same Cobra from Twitch, or are you different Cobra? We got Trevor Bauer, Tyler Glasnow, Luke Weaver, Taiwan Walker, and Kenta Maeda. Those are starting pitchers. Then out of the pen, we got Alex Young, Mike Leake, Matt Andrizi, Justin Anderson, Colin McHugh. We got Dominguez, Brad Hand, who we brought in. We paid a lot of money to Hand to be a closer, so we really put a lot of money into our pitching this season. And there you see our opening day lineup. I think, did they move some stuff around on us? I think they did, because that's not... We don't even have Schwarber playing. Okay, they messed around with our starting lineup. We got to go back. I don't like when the game does that. It messes with our starting lineup when we clearly have lineups set to manual. So we're obviously playing an NL game, and this is before the... all right, same Cobra. Welcome back, my friend. We are glad to have you. So there is no DH. So Schwarber should be playing at catcher, not a 74 overall. So that's upsetting that they would do. Yeah, they completely messed with my starting lineup here on all sides. So give me a moment. I got to fix this for whatever reason that the game decided to do this. So, well, let's just do the DH here. So, and again, I wish there was a way you can mirror left hand versus right hand. I just wanted to do it all down the line. Lead off with Hernandez, Peralta, Blackman, Moustakas, Baez. It's no DH, so I want to lead off with Javi, Blackman, then Peralta, Moustakas, Hernandez, Lamb, and put Schwarber ninth. I might try to move Schwarber up. Obviously, he's one of our better hitters. But my thinking here is, you get Baez on. Blackman's always a solid hit. Cleanup guys here. Then we can kind of regroup. Maybe these three can do some damage. And then I'll put Schwarber. I'll go ahead and do the traditional. I like to do the Joe Madden. I like to put the pitcher in the 8 spot, but we'll switch it up and see. All right. And see, this is the annoying part, because I got to kind of try to match my lineup here instead of them just... you know what I mean? Like, there needs to be a duplicate. Like, just duplicate the lineup option. That would be ideal. Why is Kiermaier... There we go. Now that matches. Then we got Marte, Bodie, Owings, Rutschman, and Blum, where they can step in. And I guess DH is fine. Can do a little different lineup here. Schwarber, Lamb. Yeah, okay. We'll adjust that when we actually play an interleague game. Okay, now we can play. Sorry for the delay without the starting lineup being screwed up here. Bauer, and there we go. Let's do it. Opening day. Diamondbacks, Dodgers. Hey, the Maulers scored, so it is 14-10. Philadelphia leading Pittsburgh. And, well, if we got to take down the giant in the NL West, the Diamondbacks, we're going to start on day one. Game one. There it is. Opening day. This is season number 3 coaching the Diamondbacks. We've yet to make the playoffs. You guys remember from my original YouTube page, we had a run with the Astros in MLB 2K. We played 4 seasons with them, took them to 2 World Series victories, and we'll be uploading those episodes shortly over on Patreon, TV Sports 27 on Patreon, those old episodes. And then we retired from the Astros, and here we are trying to turn the Diamondbacks around. And there's our new ace, Trevor Bauer. Hoping he can be the leader of this squad. The pageantry of opening day 2021. And we're going throwbacks for opening day. Purple and teal. Let's jump into it. Let's see if we can actually do better batting. So last year, Trevor Bauer, 13-9, 2.80 ERA, 216 strikeouts in 33 starts. So A.J. Pollock up first. And here we go. First pitch, opening day. Trevor Bauer. And he's in there for a strike, and we are underway. Season 3 of the Arizona Diamondbacks franchise.
111.
Trying to get them back to their early 2000s glory. That World Series win. Popped up, and Justin Blackmon right under that one for the first out of Season 3. Alex Verdugo. A lot of the same names returning here for the Dodgers.
That's the ball.
I have to go back and look. I still have to find. I try to remember. Maybe it was the. I'm trying to say. I think in my head, it was the Cubs and the Astros that were the World Series team in this world in Season 2. But I have to go back and review who all was there in the end. I think, don't I have a picture somewhere? Hold on. I'm going to pause for a sec. I'm going to look in my photo album. I think I took a picture of the playoff tree here. So you can't see anything because the PS4 like blocks it out for whatever reason. They don't let you see the game photos. But I am searching through. And I think, yes, I do have a World Series tree. It was the Astros beating the Cubs 4-3. So the Dodgers ended up getting beaten in the NLDS by the Cincinnati Reds, who are the wild card team. So there you go on that one. So a disappointing end to the Dodgers season for the first place NL West team. So it's the Astros, your defending champs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Take a snapshot of the championships and put them in a folder, and that way I can just always remember. That is one thing that I think 2K, the basketball game, does really well, but other games don't do. Madden used to do that. They used to give the history. You can go through all the seasons to remind you who won all the different championships through the years. I'm kind of surprised the show doesn't do that. So strikeout there, and Trevor Bauer starting off strong. Pop-up strikeout. And Corey Seager up next. Did he not play last year? The stats for 2020, all zeros.
Yep, that ball went out.
Seems fitting we're wearing the purple here as we're watching the Pittsburgh Maulers play with their purple. It almost seems strange to see a Pittsburgh team not wearing black and gold, but obviously those were the Mauler colors. And the original USFL. They really did a nice job, the USFL, of keeping the same designs and uniforms but putting a little modern twist on them all. You know, revamping them for current day, but they were true to the originals, that is for sure. There we go. Got Seager looking in the corner. Strikeout. And the Trevor Bauer era has officially begun. Javi Baez, Charlie Blackmon, David Peralta due up against Clayton Kershaw. A little controversy a couple of days ago with Clayton Kershaw in real life. He had a perfect game going and got pulled from the game. And he only had 80 pitches, too. He had 2 innings to go for a perfect game. Was at 80 pitches. He got the old yank. And oof, people are not happy about that. And people are noting how many no-hitters there have been in the history of baseball. But there has been only a fistful of perfect games in baseball history. And the fact that he couldn't complete that, people were somewhat shocked and surprised at. We'll see how he does here today. Hopefully no perfect game. I don't like patches. I've kind of mentioned that too. They put the patches. They do this in Madden too. Like the Chicago Bears have the NFL 100 patch. I don't like that they do that. Like I get it's authentic for the year. How about that? After struggling in spring training to buy a hit, we get a hit on our first at bat against the great Clayton Kershaw. If they're going to be in the game, they should only be on the team for 1 year. Because I hate like the All-Star game is not going to be in LA this year. And we always pick a historical stadium anyway. Like last year we did Shibe Park. We did the Polo Grounds the year before that. You know, we have to keep looking at that All-Star patch. And they're wearing that every year. When you're a multi-year franchise player, that's really annoying to see that. So stop with the patches, basically what I'm saying. The 0-2 count to Charlie Blackmon, and the slider gets him. David Peralta, 317 last season. In a solid spot right now. Fastball's in there. Oh, we got a deep pass from the Maulers game. How about that? My goodness, what a catch. Number 7 on the Maulers.
1 ball, 1 strike.
With a fantastic catch.
One ball, 2 strikes.
One, 2 to Peralta.
He's good.
And pick off. Have you guys ever seen the, what was it? I think it was the Cubs and the Cardinals. The pick-off throw. Hold on 1 minute here. Let me focus on this at-bat. Oh, that's the same spot the first strike went. And they caught us. My goodness.
The third baseman. Mike.
It was John Lester. You know, he was notorious for never throwing to... And they were playing a team, and the guy, like, was an inside... Clayton Kershaw takes his time with those.
Count is 1 and 2.
Those fastballs are nasty. He's gotten us looking a couple of times. Got the pitch count, though, pretty high. It's going to be number 14, so we can keep boosting that. If he gets to 80, maybe they'll pull him out.
Nope, outside.
2-2 to Mike Moustakas. He was one of our original signings, one of our off-season signings a couple seasons ago when we were starting to make these changes.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And it's full with Hernandez on deck. Pitch number 16 for Clayton Kershaw. Oh, man! And there's that weird message again, but we are still broadcasting. We always get that message. I've seen that message before, but we're always, like, broadcasting like normal, so... We're still here.
The right fielder.
Here we are.
Bellinger.
Okay. Back to Trevor Bauer. What an opening day. Trevor Bauer versus Clayton Kershaw. You might not see a lot of hits in this one if you like offense. It's going to be, you got two of the best going at it on the mound.
1-1.
Peralta. He had to get to that one fast, but he makes the grab. Oh, we had a missed extra point, so it's only going to be 16-14. So much for these new kicking balls. They don't seem to be doing much good. Oh, did he come off the bag? Oh, my God. They're going to score an error, so it won't be an official hit. Oh, my God. The throw, and then Jake Lamb just couldn't make the tag. Josh Donaldson up next. Difficulty increased. It should decrease if nothing else. Oh, boy. 2 on now for LA.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
Ball, that's in.
Hey, Miguel Cabrera officially got his 3,000th hit. Good for him. Congratulations to Miguel Cabrera. Breaking news right here on the TB Sports Stream. Hit number 3,000. And Bauer now starting to have a hard time. Gave up, well, the one error, and then he did give up the official hit, but now having a hard time locating the strike zone.
Nope.
Oh, man. Bauer's not going to like that. K-zone, it looked like that was in there, but the ump's not giving it to him. Yeah, Bauer ain't too happy about that. Yeah, Bauer's really, really upset with the umps on that one. So base is full. That one ended up going right down the middle. It's a dangerous one.
That's a ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Trevor Bauer quarter of the way there. 25 pitches.
1 and 2.
Big swing and a miss. Will Smith. And he gets him. Trevor Bauer got him swinging twice. And now Clayton Kershaw. He can add to his own run support right here. Of course, no more pitchers batting in the National League. That rule is gone, and we'll eventually make that change whenever we buy one of the newer MLB The Shows. Probably be whenever we end up getting a PS5, whenever we can find that, but I want to get at least a couple seasons of the Diamondbacks in here. I started this on MLB 18 The Show, and I've been able to transfer the file over twice, but then The Show took that feature out, so here we are on MLB 20 The Show for the foreseeable future, until we either get fired or we feel like we put enough seasons together. Kershaw, he's driving up the pitch count. He's keeping this one alive. Oof. Full count here. You do not want to walk Kershaw. Oh my God, Clayton Kershaw. Who knew he had the eagle eye at bat? Oh my God. Oh, Clayton Kershaw. What a hit down the third base line. That scores 2. What a sniper hit.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Oh man, Kershaw. He sniped that one. And the Dodgers are already up. And we knew it was going to be tough. This Dodgers team, who's just mastered the NL West the last number of years. Knowing that we were starting with them. That's why we said we do not want to start with the Dodgers. We know we got to play them a bunch. We didn't want to start with them. Peralta makes the grab, and that'll get us down to the second. But damage done. Dodgers 2, Diamondbacks nothing. Cesar Hernandez, 296 a season ago. The Stars looking to reclaim the lead here. We're dual watching the USFL game as well. Hernandez pops it up, and that is going to get out of there. Max Muncy. He's going to grab just beyond the dirt.
The first baseman, Lamb.
Jake Lamb.
All ones the count.
My visuals are awful because I think the ball is closer than it is.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Touchdown, Stars. Wow. Now we're starting to get some high scores in the USFL.
1 ball.
Hope people are
2
seeing
strikes.
this one. If you like scoring, man. And Pittsburgh's going to have a chance, too. They got a minute 14.
Ball in. We got a full count.
Full
Strike
count
2.
to Lamb. Jeez, that was bad.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
0-1.
Strike for Kiermaier. Packed house here at the Chase. Home of the Royal Rumble a couple of years ago.
He's out.
Okay, back to the Dodgers. Alex Verdugo
The left fielder,
and Trevor Bauer.
Verdugo.
Hey.
Knuckler in there for called strike. Let's try it again. We're going to try this one more time. Got him again.
I got the
We go
count.
3 for.
0-2.
No, they want us to throw the seamer, the fastball in there. Ooh, high.
Count is 1 and 2.
It's a grounder. And
He's out.
out right there. All right, let's see what the Maulers do with this one.
Now batting,
They'll have about a minute.
Corey
I don't think did they use all their timeouts already, so that might make it a little rough. But Shea Patterson, he got him down the field. He went with no timeouts, made some crazy throws, and got the Michigan Panthers within scoring range last night.
Hey.
Trevor Bauer and Corey Seager. Nice. Bauer.
Now batting, right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Going with the screen pass here, the Maulers are, and ooh, they got out of bounds at least. Ooh, boy, that got away from him there and
Now
hit
batting,
Bellinger.
The first baseman, Josh Stevenson.
That was not good. Been some brilliant moments for Trevor Bauer, and there's been some slightly rough moments. That was one of them. Getting into a batter's duel with Clayton Kershaw would be the other. And Bauer's going to give up another hit there. 2 on, though, so you get that one in play, throw it to any base, that's going to be an out.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh.
Ball that time.
Donaldson up next for the Dodgers.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Are there any Dodgers fans out there? I've never met a Dodgers fan. Maybe they're all on the West Coast. I live on the East Coast. Pop that one up. That's going to get Bauer out of another inning here. He's loading guys on the bases a couple of times, but very minimal damage done. Only 3 hits for the Dodgers, 1 for our Diamondbacks. And here's Kyle Schwarber.
The catcher, Kyle.
We're getting to the bottom set of the lineup. Oh my god, I've got to figure out my batting. Why can't I like visualize when the ball is like close or not?
Ball 1.
Like I see the ball as being so much closer than where it is.
I got to count 1 and 2.
How much closer was that? Still early. Wow. I swear. Oh my god. I don't know if there's another camera angle I need to try.
Down.
And a strikeout. What different camera angles are there? I don't know why I am struggling with. And they're not even going to show us. I guess I have to be in an at-bat. Yeah, for some reason I'm seeing the ball a lot closer than what it is. Maybe retro view would be better. Zoom, the show 15, fisheye, catcher high. Do I go from this angle? Let's try retro. Okay, we're gonna try this. We're gonna try retro view, see if that helps at all. I'm more zoomed out, but maybe that'll kind of help with. Oh god, no, this is terrible. I couldn't see it all. That's really bad. Okay, that's a really bad camera. What camera do you guys use? Maybe offset 2 might be better. Strike zone 3. Maybe strike zone 3 might be the one to go with. Let's try that. Maybe this will be a little better.
Nope.
Okay.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I felt like that was. It said too late. Okay. I felt like that was better at least. There we go. Okay. So that's my big issue, is trying to visualize when the ball is at the plate and when it's not. So we'll go with this angle for a little bit. I got a comment. I don't know what the heck this means. Heal Dakota Sonic Blue does your saved data when you delete and re-download. I don't know what that means.
Ball.
A lot of people have been having issues with their WWE 2K22 crashing with the new update, which my big issue that and a lot of people are having, you can't do anything with minor shows because there's a glitch that makes you try to attach a championship to a minor show, which you can't do. And so, like, people that want to add... I've also been reading where some people are having issues with any pay-per-views, like, after September. If they try to make any edits or changes, the game glitches out, so... Golly, they got to get that stuff fixed. Like, they put a patch out there and it fixes a lot of the issues, and then they break, like, 2 or 3 more things. And it's like, I don't get why that keeps happening or how that keeps happening. There we go. Okay, at least we're making contact now. Maybe that is the angle to go with. Well, still Clayton Kershaw doing his thing. As we go, we're 1/3 of the way through this thing. I mentioned before, I don't know if it's something they can just edit out, but I don't get the point of seeing those sideline reports when we have the commentary turned down.
Ball match outside.
Or what do you guys prefer to hear just me with no commentary, or do you guys like to hear the commentary with me kind of chiming in here or there over top of what they're saying? I know commentary is a lot better in games these days. They don't repeat as much, but back in the day, you hear those same lines over and over. I just got used to it. I would always listen to music or podcasts whenever. Oh my goodness. That one is gone. First home run, Will Smith. And it's not been an opening day so far to remember for one Trevor Bauer. 3-0 Dodgers. And we might still be some time away from beating this Hercules Goliath of a team here in LA. It just seems like they're always busting our hump.
Now batting, the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw.
0-1's the count.
I gotta look too. There was like another someone said you could change the pitching to be yeah, there's meter, pure analog, the right stick for velocity and release, operator, classic, X is out the meter, pulse, timing base using X, small meter, more accurate. We've always just kind of done meter, I guess. Maybe we need to play around with the other options. But I think our pitching's always been somewhat decent.
Back outside.
It's been our hitting we got to get on track, and we got the new camera angle, so maybe that will help. Oh, that was a terrible pitch, but Kershaw took the swing anyway.
The center fielder, number 11, A.J. Haller.
Ball 1, no strike. That's out.
Where are we at in the pitch count? 63. So possibly can get to the 6th or the 7th with the count the way it is. What do you guys got planned for the rest of your Saturday? We'll probably watch the rest of this USFL game, then maybe hit the gym after this. The Impact pay-per-view is tonight, but I'll probably watch it Sunday morning. And then, yeah, probably just gym. Probably just get caught up on shows.
Leading up for the Diamondbacks.
Maybe be back later tonight. Maybe we'll play more baseball or hockey or something. There we go. That's a chipper, and oh, Blackman, not enough speed to beat it out.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, the left fielder,
Peralta. I've made definitely a lot more contact with this camera angle. I can actually kind of see where the ball is a little better, but we're still not getting any hits. We're making contact, and these quick at-bats are not helping our cause because you see the pitch count only at 44 for Kershaw. We got to run that thing up if we want to get him out of here.
Ball, that's just out.
Mike Moustakas. Oof. I tried to hold off on that, but the game carried us through. There we go. What a hit by Moustakas. Perfect, right in the green.
Now batting, the second baseman, Cesar.
So far today, that's the second hit given up by Kershaw. 6 strikeouts. 47 pitches.
Ball, that's out.
Cesar Hernandez. Welcoming him fresh face to the Arizona Diamondbacks.
One ball, one strike.
1-1 to Hernandez. 50th pitch here for Clayton Kershaw.
Ball two.
Hernandez holds off. That is going to be a force out at second. Fielder's choice. And Kershaw will escape. But we started to make more contact on him. So we might be starting to break him down a little bit. Let's go to the 5th here. Diamondbacks
Leading off for the Dodgers,
and Dodgers.
Alex Verdugo.
No bullpen action yet for our guys. I don't think for their guys either. Woo, Verdugo. He was swinging with all he's got on that one.
Ball, that's inside.
Didn't like that. There we go, Trevor Bauer.
Got it.
Nicely done on the mound. We can probably get to 7 depending on how quick this inning is. Bauer's going to be up to 70 here. Obviously, we're hoping to get 30, 35 starts out of him. Well, he might be taking himself out early. A home run ball hit into the pool. Corey Seager. And it's 4-0 Dodgers. Well, that hurts. Obviously not how we wanted to start season 3. We were doing good concluding spring training with a bunch of wins, but starting off slow on opening day and not much on the batting department. And our new ace is, I don't want to say he struggled. I mean, 4 was like, you know,
The right fielder.
it's not like he gave up 7 or 8 or 9 or something, but ideally, you know, you would kind of hope it would match what Kershaw's doing, where he's got a big 0 on the board. Charlie Blackman's going to have to put his speed to the test there, and he is there. Nice backup by Kiermaier.
Now batting.
Jock Peterson, the hit earlier. Trying to escape this inning with just the 1 run in.
Nope, that's a ball.
Meanwhile, second half, Stars and Maulers about to begin. 21-16 Stars leading the Maulers.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Man,
Ball
this
two.
ump doesn't give us any love. And we're hitting the strike zone on a lot of these, and he ain't calling it. All right, well, we worked our way back. Pitch count up to 80 now, so maybe we start thinking about in the next inning getting some bullpen work going. Because pretty soon we're going to need to take Bauer out, obviously. You know, usually 100 is about where you get to. We start yanking guys. There's going to be a strikeout, though, for Bauer. So he's hanging in there. But it was another home run hit. Will Smith had one earlier. And Corey Seager had the next. That one went into the pool. 4-0 Dodgers. Kershaw, of course, still out there. See if we can wake up the bats.
For the Diamondbacks, the first baseman, Jay
Inside, ball one.
Lamb.
One and one.
Late decision by Jake Lamb on that one. We're getting closer to the green, though, with this new camera angle, so I guess the other one was maybe a little too zoomed in. Oh, he burned us with that curveball. That's Clayton Kershaw, folks. He got us with the curve. We're going to get a replay of this one. Yeah, watch how this thing just dips. Oh, man. That nasty dip. That's like certain stuff that you can't... What the heck can you do with that? Kevin Kiermaier, solid hit. Only going to be enough for one. So we are starting to make contact a little more often against Kershaw, but it's still an uphill battle here, down by 4. Kyle Schwarber, though, he was our home run derby representative last season, so... You know, I don't want to throw that out there, but putting one over the yellow back there. Cut the lead in half. That was a sick curve that just got inside. Not a good enough pitch to take a swing on, but good for a strike. That was one of those ugly pitches, but it got in there. Going for the fastball. That one outside, though.
I got 2-1 the count.
A couple of different pitches there. He had the curve, the fastball, and then with the changeup, but he missed the last 2 wide. Schwarber is yet to take a swing in this at-bat, 2-1. And that was another one that was similar to the first pitch, the curve, but that was a fastball, but it hit, and Schwarber took the swing on it because it was called strike last time. And again, going just inside. Trevor Bauer is on deck. Oh, we still want him to be out there for one more inning, so we don't want to pull him, but obviously, I don't know, I might, well, Schwarber kind of took that decision away, striking out there. Now we're going to keep Trevor Bauer, and we want him to go at least one more. If Schwarber had gotten a hit, I probably would have pulled him and gone with a pinch hitter, gone to the bullpen. But Schwarber getting out, it kind of, it's a moot point. But now, it's not going to matter. Oh, 0-2 to Trevor Bauer. Oh, that one goes. Oh, wait, I thought it... Oh, man, go back.
He's out.
I thought the ball got past him, and then it didn't, and I hit the button to send it. I feel like I say this a lot with this game in particular. I hit buttons, and it doesn't respond. So, yes, I did send the runner, because I thought the ball had went behind the catcher.
The third baseman,
and then I realized it didn't, and then I hit the button to send him back, and he didn't go back, which is annoying. Oh my God. All right, we got to get into the pen here. Are we going to warm up? Let's put Anderson. Let's warm up Anderson. All right. Depending on how quick this inning goes, this will probably be the last we see of Trevor Bauer today. Actually, too, even more so. He's going to be due another at-batting and get to finish his. So that would allow us to get a pinch hitting opportunity. Probably put David Bodie or Ketel Marte or someone in there, but Trevor Bauer's first Diamondbacks inning. We'll see how this one ends in the top of the sixth, but 4 runs across. 0 run support, though. The 4 doesn't look as bad if your teammates are putting runs on the board, but Clayton Kershaw, as expected. I mean, what the heck, it's Clayton Kershaw. He is not making it easy.
1-1. One ball.
Beautiful pitches there, back to back by Trevor Bauer. Got him. Let's get a K count.
Up next for the Dodgers, the
How many
catcher,
strikeouts is that for Bauer?
Smith.
Have you guys been keeping count? I haven't been. I definitely need to see a K count somewhere. Maybe we can let's this is the previous play, so it wouldn't be reflected. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So eight strikeouts for Bauer. If that is not updated until after the latest strikeout happens, which is pretty good. He's at 90. So you can maybe get him out there for one more inning, but like I said, with him due up at bat, probably for the best to just take him out. Yeah, this new revamped bullpen looks as well.
That's a ball.
Oh, man. Couldn't get the call from the blue. Got him. That should be 9 strikeouts for Bauer. Not bad. I know Bauer would like to give back the couple of solo shots. But overall, I mean, if you cover up the scoring and you look at 5 hits versus 3 hits, it's pretty evenly matched. But the thing that hurts is going to be the runs that were allowed.
For the Diamondbacks.
So we are indeed going to pull Trevor Bauer. So he's done. He goes 6 innings, 5 hits, 4 runs. And in comes Ketel Marte, and he's going to immediately ground out. And that's going to keep Clayton Kershaw 1 pitch out. The pitch count's going to be at a nice locale.
Ball. Count 1-0.
And give me some ideas, too, if you think we need a different batting lineup, a new batting order. Let me know what ideas do you guys. Be my assistant coaches. Who is Baez in the right spot as a leadoff man?
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
You know you swung too early when you see your guy lean in like that.
Ball, that's low.
All right. Baez gets it to a full count. Charlie Blackmon due up next. Get on base, start to put some pressure on Kershaw. Baez. It's going back, and it is. Oh, it's robbery.
The right fielder, number 19.
Oh, my God.
Blackman.
I don't even know what to say right now. Alex Verdugo stole the first run of our third season away with that catch at the wall. Oh my God. That was an incredible catch by Verdugo. Stealing that one away. Well, Charlie Blackmon, and that's going to stay in play. He's going to stop too, so we're definitely getting a lot more contact, as I said, with this new camera angle.
Now batting, left fielder, David.
Verdugo wasn't catching that one. He caught Javi's, but... David Peralta now. Can he get some runs on the board for our Diamondbacks? Pitch count up to 75 for Kershaw. We might be able to chase him if we can. Oh, man. Peralta just missed that. How close was that? Too late. I almost don't even want to see that because it's making me trip myself up whether I'm swinging too early or too soon. Maybe I should just turn that off and that'll kind of...
One ball.
I don't know. That'll ease my batting abilities here.
Two balls, two strikes.
Two count. Peralta and Kershaw.
Three balls.
And that's going to be full. Mike Moustakas due up. The big man, the big hitter. Big arms. He's got one more. And Peralta. He took a hack at that and went foul. Another pitch here for Mr. Kershaw. And Peralta misses. Right down the middle of the plate. And Kershaw escapes. 5 hits to 4 hits is pretty even in that regard. My goodness, we cannot get
Ladies and gentlemen,
the runs on the board.
Now pitching for the Diamondbacks.
Justin Anderson stepping in.
Number 38, Justin.
So they're going to leave Kershaw in. Kershaw up over 80 pitches. He's going to come out for one more inning.
Number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
This will conclude the stream when we got done with this game, but we will be back with a player lock stream.
I got to count
As
one
we
and
truck through this 162 game season. We might even throw some quick count pitch games in there as well. Maybe we'll do a mix. Maybe we'll do like one full game, and then maybe we'll do an entire stream of just player lock, and then we'll do like an entire stream of quick pitch games.
1-0.
Do like a happy medium. Do like a group of both.
Hey! Ball, that pitch
I wish
is out.
hockey had something for that, but there's not really a quick sim where you can like jump into certain parts or skip certain parts in the hockey world. So we end up just like simulating every other game. Couple of strikeouts though for Anderson.
Now back.
He's making quick work.
Alex Verdugo.
Nope, that's
He's
back.
throwing fast too. Just put him up, put him down. It's about stretch time. Get up and stretch.
Hey!
Maybe flip the hat upside down, get the rally cap. See if we can't put 5 on the board.
The count is 1 and 2. That's inside.
Got him. Couple of strikeouts there for Anderson.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional seventh inning stretch.
And let's get in the stretch.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, the third baseman, Mike Moose.
This should be it for Kershaw. We'll see how quickly he gets out of this. I mean, he was pulled out of a perfect game in real life for a pitch count similar to where he's at right now. Ball right down the middle. And another one, very similar. Fastball down the middle again. Out of play.
Yep, that ball went out.
Stock is making the contact with it, but he is not able to keep it fair. Full count. And that one will also foul out of play. He is driving that pitch count up, though, on Kershaw. And Kershaw gets him with the curve. Man! That hit right on the edge, too. That probably would have gotten him either way if he hadn't taken the swing. He just missed it. Timing looked good, at least from that angle. Stockage just missed it. They say too early, but I don't know. Kershaw still in, so as expected, started the season off with the top-rated Dodgers, last year's NL West champions, and going up against one of the greatest pitchers in the game today, and it's been a nightmare. A shutout, and he's still in there. Pitch number 93 for Kershaw. Zeros on the board, and he's going to get another one.
Oh.
Now back, first baseman, Jay.
They're going to leave Kershaw in.
No ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes.
1-2 to Lamb. He is at 96 pitches, folks. This has got to be the last at-bat. Well, regardless, I mean, there's the strikeout anyway. Strikeout city for Clayton Kershaw. We're going to be seeing a lot of him this season. Let's get used to it. Maybe we should have just been the Dodgers coach. Would that have been better?
Leading off for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
We'll keep Anderson in there.
Ball, that's out.
45,000 came out for this one to see their Diamondbacks put a 0 on the board. They were second place in the Cactus League. High hopes coming into this third season of this rebuild. Still hoping to get that playoff appearance. We've ended a lot of droughts. We ended the Broncos playoff drought. We may be ending the Red Wings playoff drought coming up pretty soon. And we'll see what we can do here in Season 3. Oh, that was a terrible pitch that Seager took a swing on. Anderson playing extremely well out of the pen. That's 4 strikeouts, I think, right? Anderson struck everyone out, I believe. That's going to be a tough one and not going to happen. I don't think it was in time. Jake Lamb also bobbled it. Couldn't come up with it at all.
Now batting, the first baseman, Josh Peterson.
Oh, goodness. All right, so I was looking at what the Maulers were doing here. We're still watching the USFL game as well, Maulers and Stars. Watching both and trying to get a run. So this is really bad offensively on my end because we started this stream. It's something I definitely got to work on. We started this stream struggling in spring training just to buy a hit. And here we're getting close to the end of this one with a shutout on the board. Might be time to relieve Anderson of his duties. So definitely something we got to take a look at. How do you say it? Blake Treinen?
Your attention, please.
Let's listen.
Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 40, Blake Treinen.
Tryon. And listen what the announcer said. Blake Treinen. Correct me if I'm not saying that right. I think that's what the announcer said. Blake Treinen. I think that's one of our new signees, I want to say. Again, it was February the last time we played this, so forgive me if I don't remember who we picked up in the offseason. Almost 3 months ago. Hey, touchdown Maulers. So the Pittsburgh Maulers, man, they had 3 points week 1. They looked awful against the Bandits. Here today, they got 22 on the board. See if they can actually make an extra point. They might as well go for 2. That's an exciting one. I know people were hating on the game last night, but this is a good one. And every game in the USFL has been close. Like 3 out of the 4 games in week 1, we had the Stallions and the Generals game that came down to the final play. Then we had the Gamblers that were blowing out the Panthers, but the Panthers came back, made it a 1-score game. Then we had the Breakers and the Stars game that came down to the final drive that the Breakers won by 1 score. And then last night was the Panthers nearly coming back, and then here we are, another tight contest. So, I mean, every game except that Maulers-Bandits game, and even that game was only 17-13, so it wasn't like it was a blowout. Did they keep Clayton Kershaw still in the game? And that's going to be a base hit. I cannot believe Kershaw still in the game at 98 pitches. As Kevin Kiermaier, I think that's the second hit for Kiermaier. Still in the game is Clayton Kershaw. They are going to wear his arm out. I cannot believe that, to be honest with you. Again, in real life, I know video game versus real life, they pulled Clayton Kershaw out in the middle of a perfect game. And he had 20 less pitches. This is opening day. And they still got Kershaw. He gets hurt. That's on them. That's on Roberts. Keeping Kershaw in that long. 0-2 Kyle Schwarber. And definitely going to be a pitch hitting opportunity up next. Probably David Bodie. Good Lord. He cannot make contact. Yeah. Oh, Schwarber's mad. Schwarber is frustrated. Yeah, we'll bring in David Bodie.
Your attention, please.
Solid coming out of the dugout kind of guy. He's always our pinch hitter guy the last couple of years. 101 for Kershaw. And Bodie. It drops. Bodie will get on. That'll push the runner across the second. So Kershaw gives up 2 hits here. Javi Baez up next. They keep Kershaw in. Up over 100 pitches. Kershaw is still in the game, folks. 2 on, 1 out.
That's the ball.
And you see Alexander and Jansen in the pen. How long do they keep pushing Kershaw? Oh, man.
Count 1 and 2.
One, 2 to Javi. 2-2. 106 for Kershaw. Foul. 108 coming up for Clayton Kershaw. 108 pitches. And he's still firing heat. Javi Baez. Oh, why'd he stutter stop? Oh my God, he made it. Thank God. Oh my God. There's something with this game. I hit the button to make him go, and he stuttered into third and didn't go, and he almost got thrown out. And finally, Kershaw's going to get yanked. I think they might have left him in a little too long. Dylan Florio. Let's look at the replay. Watch the stutter step here. I hit the button to go, and he stopped that right there. Why did that happen? I need to turn. There's like a smart running or something. I need to just turn that on in the settings. This is crazy because I'm gonna get screwed on some of these. Should I turn off the? Can I even turn off the? Is there not an hitting, plate indicator, batting and base running? I thought there was like an option to make the base running more smart. I guess not. I don't know. I feel like I'm hitting the button to make him go. But it's Charlie Blackmon. And we got Kershaw out, and we'll see if this was a mistake or not for the Dodgers, leaving Kershaw in that deep into the game. Will that come back to haunt the Dodgers? Opening day, Blackmon blasts it. Everyone's coming around. It is a 3-run shot, and we got a tie game. We have a tie game at Chase Field. They pushed and pushed and pushed and left Clayton Kershaw out. And if I'm Kershaw, I'm ticked because that's a waste of a 110 pitch performance. He went 110 pitches, killed his arm, left in there, in my opinion, way too long, gave up a bunch of hits, went to the bullpen with the bases loaded up, and Charlie Blackmon delivered. It was Blackmon, it was Baez, and we are tied on opening day, folks. Holy smokes. Peralta. Does he have the speed? Momentum will slow a little bit, but we have tied this up. That's how quickly it can change in baseball. Yeah, there's Kershaw who's ticked. He's going to get the 3 earned runs credited to him. 108 pitches, 13 strikeouts, but he gets the earned runs that he left on base. He can't be happy. Like I said, his arm got used up, wasted, and it's going to end up being a no decision. Woo! How about that? Javi Baez and Charlie Blackmon. It was 8 innings of dominance from the Los Angeles Dodgers, and it took a half an inning for our Diamondbacks to tie this thing up. We got to get some more guys in the pen. Woo!
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 35, Matt Andrees.
So Matt Andrees will come up, and man, it might be we might get some bonus baseball here, depending on how this goes. We're starting to run out of bullpen help a little bit. These guys are going to kind of have to go the distance. We'll see how Andrees does. Will Smith hit the home run earlier. Wow, what an exciting for us to struggle and struggle and struggle, and then to come right back into this one. I got to turn this volume down. This Dos Equis commercial is playing some possibly copyrighted music. The YouTube gods hear that. Top of the 9th, and we are tied up. Again, Clayton Kershaw pitched a 13 strikeout, 108 pitch gem. They sent him out for one more inning. I thought it was insane. He gave up a couple of hits. Past 100 pitches, he was tired. Bullpen came in.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And with one swing of the bat, we were tied. Man, Andrees fighting with Will Smith here.
Nope.
Oh, man, come on.
2 strikes.
Couldn't get the call there from the blue. And it's still going. How many pitches is this? 10th pitch of this at-bat. Will Smith.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Come on, due up. And that one is going to get down. Kevin Kiermaier could not make the grab. It will be a double. And here come the Dodgers.
Nick Ahmed.
We went out. We made some signings in the pen. We don't want to see him fall apart opening day.
Ball that's upstairs.
Out at first, there's one away.
The center fielder, number 11,
A.J. Pollock.
A.J. Pollock.
Ooh, Pollock's going a little early there. Fans are on their feet at the chase. Got him again.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Popped it up into foul territory. Blackmon gets it. Almost took out the ball boy there. And that's 2 down for Alex Verdugo, who's 0 for 4. We've shut down, too. I mean, they got the 4 on the board, yes. Some of their heavy hitters we have shut down in this game. Verdugo and Pollock being 2 of them. Although Verdugo, think about Javi Baez. He had the home run ball that was robbed. We could, or we should have the lead right now because Javi Baez had the home run ball stolen away from him.
That's Ball 2.
But then he delivered that beautiful hit that brought in the first run of the game. So Javier Baez and Moustakas. That is going to be a run, and the Dodgers reclaim the lead. Hit just over the head of Moustakas.
Now batting, the shortstop, Corey.
The Dodgers back on top. Oh, man. I mean, that was just perfectly hit. Oh, man. All right. We got to get back to work now.
Oh, that's okay.
And a lengthy inning here for Andres. Pitch is getting to the upper 20. Yeah, look at that. 20. This will be pitch number 25. That's what they're doing. The Dodgers just hacking and hacking and hacking. Oh my God, look at this. These little dinky hits and nobody can get to it. That was just like what happened to Moustakas there. I'm going to make a switch.
Your attention, please.
Oh my God. 2 back-to-back dinky hits that burned us.
Number 58,
Sir Anthony Dominguez to try to wrap this one up. Man. 2 ugly, ugly hits that went for base hits for the Dodgers here. Look at Dominguez. 100 miles an hour on that one. Again. Woo. Not 100, but blew it right past. And Dominguez comes in. How about that? I know for sure he was one of our signings. And 3 up, 3 down. Well, not in the sense of the word. It was basically 3 pitches and an out, but you know what I was going for. You know what I was going for, Dave. All right, Jansen comes in. Last opportunity here for our Diamondbacks.
leading up for the Diamondbacks, the second baseman,
Cesar Hernandez. 5-4 Dodgers.
1-0.
To start opening day on the right foot. Can we walk it off? Cutter Hernandez fouls that one away. Good hit by Hernandez. He should get 2 at least out of it, and he will.
the first baseman, number 22, Jay.
7-game hitting streak. That's dating back to last year. All right, well, there's your tying run sitting on second. Jake Lamb. Been a part of this team for a while. I call him the heart and soul. It's always that first baseman, you know. I think of Rizzo on the Cubs. You had G-Man Choi on the Rays. I kind of think of the first baseman as the leaders. Well, that will at least advance the run. That is a walk-off. That does more than advance the run. That wins the game. Jake Lamb, and how about opening day for the Arizona Diamondbacks? An 8th inning comeback, a 9th inning comeback, and a walk-off home run. How about opening day for the Arizona Diamondbacks Season 3? Jake Lamb. Is that one of the best opening days in Diamondbacks history? We sucked for 8 innings, but we came through in the end, and it's a walk-off victory. Jake Lamb, the Diamondbacks are 1-0. Clayton Kershaw went 108 pitches and gets the no decision. Charlie Blackmon, he's going to be named your player of the game. He got the initial home run that tied this one up in the 8th. Oh, my God. What a game, and on MLB Network, too. That was one for everyone to see. Whew. That was brilliant, folks. There was the initial home run. That one tied it up. That was the 3-run shot. So he had 2 hits, the home run, the 3 RBI. And opening day ends up being a success for the Diamondbacks. We both finished with 10 hits apiece. And like we said, it was 8 innings of a struggle for the Diamondbacks. And we ended up with the win. Holy smokes. So we're going to do some housekeeping. We're going to finish baseball. We'll do player lock for the next stream. And then we'll do another stream where we'll just do quick counts and see how many games we can get through there. And then we'll do another full game. That'll kind of be our rotation, I think, for a while. We'll do a full game. We'll do player lock. And then we'll do quick counts over and over and over till we get through. So there you go. A victory for the Diamondbacks. 1-0. Bueller and Glasnow will be up next. That is going to do it, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. We might be back later tonight, so stay tuned. Hit me up on Twitter and hit me up on Patreon, TV Sports 27, if you want to request something that we stream later tonight. And as we said, we're still running the promotion for our first Patreon. As a mega fan or a super fan, you'll get to pick 3 streams, and you'll get your name credited on the title as the requester, as a patron. You'll get your name read, of course, before every stream as well. So check us out over there, as well as a bunch of bonus content we got. Thank you so much for joining us for this opening day. This was incredible for the Diamondbacks. We are 1-0 with 161 games to go. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you later on.